did a video the other day, and I titled it, you know, what's more important, like doing good deeds or speaking words of I forget what the title was, but it was about doing good deeds and speaking like words of hate. And I didn't say any names because I knew at that point in time Kwame Brown had just linked up with Charleston White. But I'm in total disagreement with how Charleston White, how he rolls. When I first even heard about the guy, it was because I saw a video with Kevin Gates addressing him. And I'm like, who is this Charleston White fella? So I go and I'm just being nosy. I look at a few Charleston White interviews and I'm like, whoa, he was on Vlad TV and things like that. And I'm like, oh man, this dude's something else. So I had no interest at all, none whatsoever, in even knowing any more about him.
You got all these women online with so much to say. Y'all give some guidance then. Since y'all bitches got y'all funky motherfucking ass on here, bitch, with so much goddamn to say, ho. Show that nigga how to do what y'all trying to tell me how to do it for. Cause y'all were clapping at first, remember? Ooh, Charleston and Kwame, they gonna be the baddest thing. When y'all thought he had a nigga that can fight with him, y'all were happy. He got somebody that can fight with him now, y'all. Y'all bitches was happy, ho.
This is where I start to get disturbed. I'm not knocking anybody who does the work in the community, but because you do work in the community, that does not put you above anyone. And see, this is what gets on my nerves. Black people always trying to put themselves above. You do work in a way whereas the community can see you and applaud you for what you do. This is what Charleston White does. There's people doing work in the community that maybe the whole world isn't aware of. When you got people out here giving out food, you got people out here that's helping the homeless and taking care of the elderly and children. I mean, people do work in their community all the time. But because you can bring a name to yourself and bring some you can like make your name known, then it's like, oh, everybody else is peasants because, I do the work and it's documented and this. Hey, Reggie Reg. And I mean, I'm just disgusted with the whole situation. This guy, to me, I mean, I really didn't want to speak negatively because I always like to make it about having a positive mindset. But this guy, to me, is just an absolute joke.
How about y'all let him come into y'all life? Don't give him no pussy. And y'all set him up and show him what I was going to show him. So one of my farmer girls, Miss Nancy out of Austin, she's a farmer. And she saw that I got with Kwame Brown. This is one of my day one supporters. This is one of my Texas niggas. Let me show you how real I am with my people. She hit me up and say, fuck Kwame Brown. That nigga don't do nothing. I told her, hold up, sister. Don't do me like this. You see I done got with Kwame. Don't try to bash him now that I'm with him. I tell her, sister, don't be ugly now. You the Coretta Scott King. Don't turn into Angela Stanton King. And my sister bowed out graciously. She never spoke on Kwame. And she a real farmer. And Kwame tried to talk to her as if she don't do the work in real life.
I really just want this to be a one-time thing. You told motherfuckers to research you, to Google you. I followed instructions, motherfucker. I followed instructions. And I Googled your punk ass. I'm only stating what the fuck I saw was facts. Your 501c3 has been terminated. And I don't see a goddamn thing that you've been doing in the fucking community as work. You say it's documented. Where the fuck is it documented at? With the Charleston White, the way he came out and, said he couldn't work with Kwame Brown. Number one, I stand on what I see, on what I said. I stand on what I said because I don't jump on anyone's bandwagon. At this point in the game and at this time in my life, I don't just switch up because the majority of a group says one thing. So then I just jump on that bandwagon. Hopefully you can hear me okay. But I still stand on what I said. So regardless if he came out, and I'm going to get into that a little bit. Regardless if he came out and said it was just a publicity stunt or he was trolling, that's fine, but I still stand on what I said because the fact of the matter is we are grown. We are grown. So if if that's what you decide. So here's the thing. You say that you were trolling, but then you also say that when you come to social media, you're a character. So how do we decipher which one is which? It all just seems like a big hoax. It all just seems like, really damage control. You came out and you were speaking against this man. And then after, I believe this is what happened. He didn't get the response that he thought he was going to get because, and I don't know, whoever watches this video, if you're Kwame Brown supporters or not, but I don't think that he got the reaction that he was expecting because the people that support Kwame Brown really truly support him from a solid place. It's not just we're waiting to see, what else he can say that'll wow us or that'll trip us out. It's really like we stand for what he's about. I don't think Charleston White received the reaction that he thought he was going to receive. So he had to backpedal on what he said. That's just my opinion. But I do want to address some things about that live that I did the other day. You never know who's watching you. But yesterday when I did that live stream, I saw a head pop up, Queen Regina. There was a comment that she made in my chat and I didn't think about it until later. where she had said, hold your fire, Kwame Brown is going live and Charleston White has addressed it. And I just wanted to really make it clear that, I don't need anyone to tell me what I need to do, just respectfully, because I don't jump when everyone else jumps. And I'm speaking directly to you, Miss Queen Regina. And the reason why I'm addressing you directly is because you just popped up in the live stream saying, hold your fire. And I just want to respectfully say that I don't need you to tell me that, because as a 43, well, almost 43-year-old woman, I say what I want to say. I didn't make that video in defense of Kwame Brown. You see in the title, about Charleston White. I'm saying names today. And, I have to say what I have to. I mean, as a woman, I really don't like to. Are you chilling tonight? I really don't like to get into like men's issues.
One of my former girls, Miss Nancy out of Austin, she's a farmer. You'll never find the women that I know in the comment section arguing. Women don't go back and forward with men. Bitches and hoes do. Ladies don't.
I rocks with Kwame Brown. Now, I did say at one point I unsubscribed and things like that because there's people that get involved on his channel that I don't like. Well, there wasn't any fire that I was giving out. What I was doing was giving my perspective and my reaction on what Charleston White had said, So I just want to let that be known. I don't jump on here to defend anyone. I don't jump on here to, make it clear that I'm taking sides. I say what I support and what I don't support.
I rocks with Kwame Brown.
You know what I mean? And so when she said, oh, he's going live now to explain it, I knew people were going to hop off to go see his live, and I understand that. I don't just rush and follow the crowd. I'm the one that likes to stand back and look at things from afar, and then that way when I give my perspective, I'm giving a true perspective from what I really think that's not based off of what the group of people think. I don't do the group think very well at all. As a matter of fact, when people are thinking one way, I'm going to always intentionally find the opposite way to see things as best that I can. So with that being said,
hadn't heard of him, just like a lot of people, but when he started putting the videos out, it's like, whoa, this brother got some dope shit to say. So, long story short, I'm listening to him. When I can listen to a person and the things that they're saying provokes my thought to shift from the norm.
When I can listen to a person and the things that they're saying provokes my thought to shift from the norm, I don't know what you owe from her, Nancy, but you weird.